Hi, welcome back. We are doing our third video, and in this video we are going to show you what all the parts of your skateboard are and how to maintain them. Right, so this is a skateboard. On the top, the black sandpapery stuff is known as the grip tape. That's what helps grip your feet as you do your tricks and your ollies. Two main parts on the skateboard is the tail and the nose. On most skateboards, the tail is sort of more mellow, not so kicked up, right, and a bit longer, whereas the nose tends to be a bit shorter and more steep. Other skateboards will show you, so for example on this one, the writing goes with the tail, so you can see the tail is clearly the bottom of the writing. On other skateboards, such as this one, they give you a bit of a clue with some feet at the bottom and so forth. What we sometimes do is, for instance, we stick a gold bolt on the bottom, so it's nice and easy to tell which one's the tail as well. Yeah. In this part, we are going to replace the bearings on this skateboard. So Edward, do you want to start undoing the nut on the side of the wheel? So yeah, put it. Do you want me to get it started?
Yeah.
There you go. So it's a socket wrench, so you don't have to keep going around. So you can do this with the socket wrench. You hold that bit, and then hold the actual nut.
So I've never used one of these.
That's fine, that's why I'm showing you. So you just do that. That's the easier way, and then you can do it really fast. You don't have to use a socket wrench, you can use a spanner. I just find sockets a bit easier, and I've got them to hand. You gonna help as well, Sky?
Yeah.
You hold the ball for him, that's it. So these are the bearings that we're going to be fitting. These are ABEC 11s. ABEC 11s are quite fast bearings. I like my bearings fast. So, and these ones that we're replacing were only cheap, sort of £10 ones off the internet, which weren't particularly fast, and I sort of shattered them. There you go. And you don't want to lose the nut. See that? So take that off.
Do not lose the nut.
Yeah, take it off.
Correct.
And then, so that's your wheel, and on either side you've got a bearing. To get the bearings out, I tend to use something like an Allen key, something you can just pop in there and sort of prise it all the way around, and the bearing will just pop out like that. Alright, so
you can see it,
inside your skateboard wheel you might have these are spacers, so these space out the distance between the bearings.
Okay.
Can I have a bearing please, Sky?
Does that, this
Is it what?
looks like the thing that people have in a fidget spinner?
Yes, it is the exact same thing that you have in a fidget spinner. So yeah, so as Edward just mentioned, you can find these bearings also in other applications such as scooters, blades, and even fidget spinners. So, and what we do is we just literally put it there, and with a bit of push, they click in place like that. So now there's a new bearing in that one. Do you want to do the other side, Edward?
Yep. I won't do that one.
You can pass Edward the bearing in a minute. And remember to put your spacer back in if you do have a spacer. Sky, bearing.
Bearing.
And then put it level and just, there you go, you heard the click.
Yep.
So that's now in.
And hear a click.
So now we can put that back on there. Oh, slipped out a little bit there. There you go. Put your nut back on.
What I like to do is this. You screw it in first and then give it like a little head start.
So I like to do my wheels up so they're fairly tight, so you don't have a rattle of the wheel as it rattles around.
One way how to check, you can just spin it and then, yeah.
Well, or grab it and wobble it.
Oh really? I only know one way.
Cool, that. And that there is the bearings replaced on all 4 wheels. So each wheel has 2 bearings, there's 4 wheels, so you need a total of 8 bearings per wheel. And then the rest of the board, we have got these rubbery bits. Sometimes these can be plastic or sometimes they're not even there. These are known as the risers. I always personally use rubber risers just to protect the board from the metal of the trucks and any impacts. It kind of helps absorb it. And then you've got your trucks. These are old trucks. These are Creeper Grind King trucks. They've got a different kingpin. So the kingpin is a bolt which goes through and holds the truck on. On these Grind King ones, the kingpin goes down and the nut is actually inside the truck. On other skateboards, such as these, the kingpin bolt points up and the bolt is on the top. So these are supposedly better for grinding. I just love the trucks, to be honest. So, and that is parts of your skateboard. So you've got the risers, then you've got your trucks, you've got the wheels, you've got the nose, and you've got the tail, and your grip tape. You also have got, which we are going to replace in just a moment, is the rubbers. So this is Mummy's skateboard, and she's, like myself, an adult, and we find these rubbers too soft. So as we lean on the board, we actually get a bit of wheel bite, which is where the wheel bite is where the wheels rub on the skateboard just here. So you can actually see that. I don't know if you can see it in the video. There's mark on the skateboard from where the wheels have actually hit. So we've got some stronger, harder rubbers to replace on Mummy's, and we will replace those in just a moment. We take out the 4 nuts because of the kingpin to drop down. There we go. So we're taking the truck off. I'm going to leave the nuts in the skateboard. So we got our truck. Then we want to undo the nut on the kingpin. Yeah. Make it easier on yourself so you can loosen that a little bit before taking it off. This guy's going for skate. There we go, and that's the rubbers replaced on that one. And now we put the truck back on. So we got the riser, and take this bit of plastic off. That's still there from when it was new. Put the riser back on.
I didn't know it had plastic in there.
And then we put the truck on. So remembering the kingpin is closest to the centre of the board. It's quite important. You can ride a skateboard with the trucks backwards, it's just really weird. Yeah, those 4 are tight. And now to tighten up the kingpin. Make sure that's on do up and undo. So there we go. In future videos we'll go over a few other things like changing the visors. We'll also go over some grip taping, so taking grip tape off and putting new grip tape on, or just grip tape in if you just bought a new deck which doesn't come with any. So yeah, hope you enjoy and hope you learn something. Cheers!
Thank you for watching.